Hi and welcome. We're here for chair yoga today. Thanks for joining. I feel like the remote learning has really brought something new and different for me as a teacher and as a student. And I've come to rely on this time as a time to share my own personal practice with all of you and to connect more deeply during a time that's very challenging and stressful for everyone, some more than others. So this remote learning has become very predictable and very grounding because I know what to expect from it. I know I start one way, and as I journey in with you, I end feeling completely different, as I hope all of you do as well. So let's find our comfortable seat. And what I also love, just the third thing to mention, is that, and I've been talking about this a lot this week, is just that I enjoy the nature and the sounds, and I've been practicing a lot outside, and I've been able to strengthen my ability to focus because there's been a lot of other noises that maybe I haven't enjoyed, buzzing and mowers and blowing horns. But this practice has taught me during these past few months about the connection of the breath, even on a higher level. The ability to really sustain the breathing so that we can relax completely, alter our nervous system, and create a very balanced and even way to breathe and be. So settling through our feet, grounding through our sitting bones, finding our tall, long spine, our open chest and heart. Let's close our eyes and make sure wherever you're practicing that you're nice and comfortable, and that you're most comfortable for this breathing practice. So breathing in whatever you have, exhaling out whatever you don't need. But so continue to breathe as I talk you through it, just visualizing a place and a space that always brings a feeling of well-being. Because really this practice, more than ever, and the connection to the breath offers us so much more now. It offers us an opportunity to be in a place that is restful and peaceful amongst chaos, amongst noise, amongst something that's uncomfortable, something that doesn't feel good, restlessness, anxiety, panic, wearing clothes or shoes too tight, that feeling of just being trapped. So using the breathing and the time here to get untrapped and unraveled and prepared for whatever's in front of us, whether we're practicing in the morning and we're waking up and invigorating, we're practicing midday to de-stress and unwind, or we're practicing at night to help us sleep and feel more restful in the morning. So connecting 5 more deeper, fuller breaths, starting to create the heat of the breath. But as we become more aware of our breathing, we sense that it moves deeper and deeper and deeper and fuller into the body, so our breath becomes so rich, so full, so healing. And we feel that, and now we can allow it to circulate through the body, and not only through our physical body, but we allow it to penetrate into the mind for stilling and quieting. So let's take one more bigger, deeper, fuller breath in. And let's exhale it out together, a nice HA. And let's take 2 more just like that. So a nice deep inhale, filling up completely. Notice how much more you're breathing into. And exhaling whenever you need to. HA, let it all out. And at the end of it, we're going to draw our navel in and up just slightly to engage. So we pull all the air out. We empty completely of any impurities, anything that doesn't feel good today. And then we come back to a nice easy breath. Inhale. And exhale, HA. Pull the navel in and up, empty fully. And back to a nice easy breath. And now just taking a pause. Notice and feel maybe new sensations in the mind, clearing out some of the busyness, some of the fluctuations in our emotions and our thoughts. And just feeling a little more peaceful in the physical body internally. Checking in with the internal barometer. Where are we today? How are we feeling today in this moment? So really focusing on the present moment, the here and the now. So let's take the hands to the heart, creating all this new vibrational energy within. Let's take time to dedicate it and share it, sending peace, light, and hopefulness, and strength. Full breath in. Deep breath out. And releasing our hands and making sure that we're nice and grounded through our feet. Just let all of that energy seep and penetrate completely within, sealing in all that you've already received. And let's take the hands together at the heart center. We'll breathe in a nice big circle. The eyes can stay closed or open, whatever feels good for you. Breathing in, reaching the arms up, and exhaling down, around, and back to the heart. So just a reminder that I'm doing my practice today, and you should be doing yours. So some of it we may be doing together, some of it you may be adding on or stepping back, right? That's the beauty also of this, is that we really tailor our yoga to our needs. What's happening for us? God, breathing in, we have these beautiful collective moments of connecting our breathing, sharing the ocean sound, connecting our hearts and the stillness of the minds, and then dictating specific poses or places where we need more breath. Where do I need more energy today? Where am I feeling discomfort today? Asking ourselves those questions. Good, and then coming back to the unity of the group, breathing in. Exhale it out. Good, 2 more like that. Just moving some energy, just pushing some old energy out, bringing, inviting new energy in. And let's add on to a side lean, dropping the right and reaching up and over. Good, so remember that we call it a lean, but we're really lengthening. Good, so here's option 1. It's very gentle. We're always energizing through our navel center, so we're staying solid. We're here where it's a little bit more, where we take both arms up and we feel the work more in our torso. Good, so tailoring our practice to you, tailoring what you need. Breathing in, 1 more breath. Breathing out. And from wherever you are, we inhale up to center, exhale to the opposite side. So here's option 1, it's a little gentler. Establish your length and your space. Notice how that feels. Compare it to the second side. And if you want to take it deeper, feel free by lifting the arm, but make sure that doesn't compromise your posture. Check in with the belly and the whole center. Make sure it's nice and integrated into the pose. So everything is working together. Beautiful. 1 more big breath in here. Big breath out. And breathing in, coming all the way center. Exhaling, A nice easy twist to the right. So setting up, I'm going to scooch a little bit forward in my seat. Good, so I do these poses a lot on my own or whether I'm teaching. They're very, very beneficial to get into our side body, our organ space, our spine space, our low back, our hips. So first setting up, making sure that we're nice and settled through feet and seat. The twisting happens from the center, right around the navel center. But so we're never overdoing it, we're never over pushing. We want to go to that place, and I've been using the Goldilocks method, right? We want to be just right for you. Good, and then from the twisting, we feel all this beautiful lengthening. We never stop lengthening. We never want to be collapsing. And let's lower our left elbow down. So we don't want to have a lot of weight in it. We just want to use it as a little bit of a kickstand. And we're going to reach that right arm up and over. So we find this really beautiful line. Remember, it's very deep. So you may want to do something different than me, maybe more or less. So feeling from our right hip all the way through the shoulder, torso area, deep into the low back, extending into the shoulder and the arm. Good, so the gaze can be down or out. Good, breathing in, out towards the right side, breathing in, breathing out. And let's take 2 more breaths here. So notice what you're feeling. Sometimes the longer we stay in a pose, we feel so much happening. And sometimes it's good happening, and sometimes it's too deep and we need to back away a little bit. So notice that for you, what's happening. So start to reach up, and as you come up, you're going to cross the right elbow over the left. We come into a nice little hug here. So wrapping the arms deeply around the torso. Let's take time to connect to our center if we've lost it. Relax your shoulders and elbows. And then if you want to soften the chin towards the chest, it's a nice way to release tension right up into the upper neck, right into the base of the skull. So notice where you're breathing. Relax your hands, relax your fingers. Nice soothing breaths in. We can feel the expansion of the breath as it moves deeper and deeper into the hands and the forearms. And as we exhale, we feel a softening towards our middle, towards our midline. That's very organizing. That's very relaxing, and it's very calming for the mind and our central nervous system. And who doesn't need a little of that? Just bringing some inner peace within. And breathing in, start to unwind, reach up. Exhale, twisting to the opposite side, twisting to the left, setting up so that we're nice and grounded. But we don't want to be rigid anywhere because we don't want to torque into our SI joint, our low back. So you can take your hand across if that's accessible for you, or you can always have an open twist. If you're pregnant, this is always a nice option, or if you have any kind of a spine condition, this is a little gentler. So reminder that we're always lengthening first and then we twist. And we twist right from that center place around the navel center. Good, we're really open and broad across the chest and the heart. And our gaze is soft. We don't have to have the eyes closed, but a softness. So there's no tension in the face, the eyebrows. Let's see if we can unhinge the jaw, if there's any tension there. So relaxing and releasing through the teeth and the tongue. A full breath in, full breath out. And now let's start to take that little twisty bend. So we're going to lower the right elbow. Remember that. It's nice and soft. We don't have a lot of weight there. Reaching our left arm all the way up and over. So feeling same sensations or different sensations here on this side. But notice what's happening. So we're nice and aware. Breathing in. So we're really weaving the breath deep into our torso. Let it penetrate into the waist and all that organ space. Get into all the little spaces between our ribs, flushing out all the toxins through the lymph in the armpit, and only reaching the shoulder as far as you can comfortably, whatever that is for you. So let's take another 3 or 4 breaths here, staying nice and even and centered in our breathing. Full breath in, deep breath out, full breath in, deep breath out. And to come out of it, pressing into our feet, staying connected to our center, lifting up and taking that left arm now and just wrapping it. So we come into the hug on the other side. So we're always setting up for our poses so we're nice and connected and integrated so we get the most. So making sure feet are nice and settled, belly strong and firm. Let's relax the shoulders and the elbows away from the ears, because I know mine are high up towards my earlobes. So settling the weight, letting the shoulders relax. And as if I'm coming around to all of you and just putting my hands on the top of your shoulders and just resting them gently there, settling, finding ease in that space around the neck, and softening the chin towards the chest so we get this nice, beautiful stretch down the whole length of our spine, especially from the base of our skull all the way to the center of the spine. Breathing in right behind the heart, between the blades. Exhale deeply. Breathing in. Breathing out. And just 2 more deeper breaths, noticing the excursion of the breathing here. Notice how big and how wide the barrel of the chest, the shoulders, around the rib cage. Some of us can even feel some of the back body expanding even more deeply. Good, so never forcing anything, right? Checking in with shoulder range of motion, with mobility, restrictions in our breathing, right? We never want to push, good, or force anywhere. And now nice and slowly breathing in, reaching the arms down, around, and all the way up. And exhaling, let's take a nice forward fold. So really flushing out any toxins through the kidneys, the liver, all of our digestive space. So here's option 1 is arms wide. Option 2, we lower the elbows, forearms on the knees, thighs. And option 3, we can reach for ankles, feet, or we can hang heavy all the way down. So take the variation that feels right for you. But wherever you are, we're staying nice and strong through our center. We're never leaning too far into it so that we're staying nice and strong. Good, breathing in, crown is long. Make sure we're not leading with the chin, but the chin is midway to the chest. So the neck is nice and long. We're reaching right out through the crown, feeling this long, beautiful line between the seat and the crown. Let's take 3 more breaths wherever you are. Breathing in. Good, breathing out. And you can experiment with the different options. You may start with little baby steps and then finding that you have a little more room to take it deeper. And let's take 1 more big breath in. Big breath out. Connect firmly to the feet. The belly stays strong. We inhale, rise up with our long, straight spine. Exhale, the hands down, around. And let's reconnect the hands to the lap. Close our eyes. If you want to sit back a moment, let's take 3 nice, long, slow, deep breaths before we add on. Full breath in. Deep breath out. Full breath in. Deep breath out. And one more. Noticing the quality, the depth of the breath from here. Full breath in. Exhale deeply. And scooching a little bit forward, we're going to connect more deeply to our core from here. So grounding down through both feet, belly nice and firm, low back nice and straight. So notice when we connect and we draw the navel in and up, how it takes us out of that little curve in the low back and it really elongates our spine. Let's broaden across the chest and the heart and feel the shoulder blades sliding towards the spine. So that really integrates the whole upper torso. So we're not strong just here in the belly, but we're strong through the entire core, which runs from our armpits to our knees. Let's breathe in. We can reach the arms out, forward, or all the way up, whatever you have. Grounding down into the left foot, we're going to reach our right knee up. So try to keep it tracking center. Try not to let it float too far out or too far in. But again, Goldilocks, right? We're just right. Let's breathe in here and exhale, lower down. Good. Let's move right to the second side. So we press through the right foot. We reach through the left knee, the arms either forward or up. So we monitor that through what's happening in our torso. If lifting the knee creates this, where we're collapsing back, then that means we're lifting too high or that our arms are lifting too high. So starting a little smaller and then go bigger. Exhale, release. Good, that's always my motto. Less is more. Breathing in, so we're just gonna flow here. Exhale, lower. Breathing in, reach up. Good, so it doesn't matter how high. What matters is how much we're breathing and the alignment. Beautiful. Breathing in, nice and slow. Good, it's a little marriage between the breath and the movement together, a moving meditation. Eyes can be open or closed. Notice what you're feeling. Notice what's working. And notice if you can bring a little more energy to something in the body that's still feeling a little sluggish or underused or weakened. Let's take one more full cycle. Good. Let's hold here. Breathing in, finding our strength. Breathing out. One more big breath in. As we exhale, hands to the hips. We're going to lengthen the heel forward, so that might mean scooching forward. Keep it safe in your chair. Make sure you're not tippy. You can also put a block or a support under your heel. Good. So breathing in, hands to hips, long spine leading with our heart. We come forward. So here's option 1. Here's 2, the hands lower onto the leg, not onto the knee. The knee is not designed to be pushed back. Good, so holding here, reaching for the foot. So whatever feels comfortable for you. Full breath in, full breath out. Good, noticing what's happening right through the back of the leg and the low back. Full breath in, deep breath out. And nice and slowly now breathing in, reach up, pulling this leg in, holding a moment, connecting to our center space. Full breath in, full breath out. Let's come to the first side now and just hold. Full breath in, finding your alignment, most important. Connecting deeply, make sure the belly is strong, right? And we're always practicing effort and then surrender within it. Breathing in. Good, beautiful strength. And now exhale, hands to hips, extend the leg long, lower the heel, breathe into lengthen, leading with our heart. We bow forward, breathe in, breathe out. Nice, easy breathing, gentle rhythm. Notice this side, compare it to the first. Settle into a place that feels safe and healthy, but not overstretching, right? Let the body invite you in. Breathe in, breathing out. Make sure the crown is nice and long and lengthened. Breathing in, breathing out. And one more bigger breath. And nice and slowly, we're gonna rise up, draw this knee in. Let's sit back, close our eyes, take time for integration, full breath in. Deep breath out. And let's make our way up for a nice balance pose from here. So I always love infusing balance into all my classes because it's critical. It's critical for the mind. It's critical for our inner strength. So grounding down, remember you can always use your chair, which is so wonderful that we always have a support available. If you're not using a chair today with me, you can use the wall or a post or a tree if you're outside. So grounding down through the left foot, and we're gonna come right onto the right toes. We're gonna spin open, and we're gonna cross at the ankles. So we're gonna feel the seal of the two shins, ankles meeting, wherever you are here. Standing tall, belly strong and firm, energy right up through the crown. Good. You can hold on or not hold on. You can take your hands to your heart or reach your branches up. Breathing in wherever we are. We're expressing our tree, connecting to nature and the earth. Breathing in deep and full and rich. Honoring Mother Earth and the sun, all the beautiful things around us. Full breath in. Never taking anything for granted, but truly appreciating this moment, expressing our tree. One more breath. And exhaling, releasing our hands nice and slowly, unwinding, reconnecting 2 feet. Full breath in, full breath out. Shifting our way to the opposite side, we come onto our toes. We spin open, cross it over, make your seal. The seal is our stability along with the foot that's grounded. From there, we hug in through our inner thighs, connect to our center. Arms in any position, hold on if you need extra support. Good, finding our tree here, focusing our eyes. Remember, the eyes are not gripping, they're soft. We have a soft, peaceful expression in our tree. In this moment, we are grounded, we are connected, we got this. Full breath in, deep breath out. One more big breath in. And nice and slowly releasing, exhaling, spinning that knee forward. We're back onto 2 feet. We're gonna take a couple little wiggles with the hips. If you need some circles, that's great. Good, just releasing any and all tension in the low back. Let's take it the other way. Good, nice. One more circle here. And pausing, just closing our eyes, standing nice and tall. Integrating everything into our new stance, breathing in, breathing out. 2 more just like that, breathing in, exhale, breathing in, last one, exhale. And before we close, we're going to take a nice spacious downward facing dog. Putting it all together here, one of my all-time favorites. I do it in all my chair classes. Really lengthen, find the space. Connecting deeply to a long side body and torso. Keep the belly nice and strong here so there's no dipping or sagging in the low back. You can have soft knees. We're lengthening deeply through the back of the legs all the way to the heels. Take a stance in the feet that feels good. Narrower stance, wider stance. If you have shoulder issues, you can always reach your hands to the seat of the chair. And you can always come to a wall and take your down dog in standing. Right, so many options. Let's take 3 or 4 more breaths here, really feeling the stretch, letting go completely of any and all excess tension or stress anywhere in the body today. Free it up. And that's what our yoga is all about, freeing us up from tension, freeing us up from the stress, freeing us up from any anxiety, panic that builds throughout our days, that rocks our world. Coming to our practice to settle in, to get grounded and organized for whatever's ahead, building our internal strength from the inside out, starting to walk ourselves all the way forward, grounding through our feet, reaching the shoulders up, back, and exhale down, full breath in, deep breath out. We're going to come right into our Shavasana to close from here. So taking a moment to close our eyes, let everything that we've just done seep and penetrate completely within. Noticing a quieter, stiller mind. Noticing a quieter, more relaxed physical body, more at ease, more settled, less pain, more freedom, and feeling the breath, connecting it all, bringing us into our union, mind, body, and breath. Continuing on with your own personal Shavasana. You're joining me by bringing our hands together, bowing our heads in honor and gratitude for this beautiful practice. May it always help to heal us and heal all those that surround us. Namaste.